Mike, I'm just looking out for you. We don't like teenage girls. I do. So leave. I love them.
Man, but yo, I want her. I need her.
She is 14.
This got even better.
So some of the creepiest streamers on the Kick platform just got permanently banned. And you guys know to be permanently banned on Kick, you just have to do the most outlandish thing. And what these two streamers did was so outlandish that I'm surprised they're not serving jail time. But who exactly are these streamers and what exactly did they do to deserve a perma-ban on a platform like Kick? Well, that's probably why you're here. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to press that subscribe button to join the Trap House with the biggest trapper. And while you're at it, don't forget to click that very first link down below in my description to join my Discord server and become an official member of the community. Now with all of that being said, let's get into these creepy streamers who just got permanently banned off of the Kick platform. Okay, so to start, we all know what type of platform Kick is. It's full of crazy content where people do the most outlandish things to go viral, and since the ban system is a little inconsistent, they don't think they'll get banned for it. In fact, one of Kick's main marketing schemes was that they were less lenient on the bans than Twitch. But since the whole situation with a Kick streamer named Riot LOL, Kick has started cracking down on the bans and they began banning creators a lot more. And if you don't know what happened to Riot LOL, I did a video about it not too long ago. So if you want to know about one of the sickest streamers ever, you could go watch that after this video. But because of that entire situation, Riot LOL was one of the first Kick streamers to be permanently banned off the platform. But since then, there's been a couple streamers who've been officially and unofficially perma-banned on Kick. And most of these bans are completely deserved. In fact, there's probably a few other streamers that need to be perma-banned as well. And these streamers who were recently banned 100% deserved it. The streamers in question are two streamers by the name of Zherka and HeelMike. HeelMike used to stream on Twitch pretty consistently a few years ago, and being banned isn't really new to HeelMike because when he was on the platform Twitch, he ended up being banned over 7 times. And most of this is because the type of content he does has always been like edgy style content, or he'll do like content with OnlyFans girls and they'll get a little carried away on the stream and end up doing something on the camera that Twitch doesn't allow. And as we know, Twitch does not play that at all, so it instantly results in a ban. And HeelMike's last time getting banned on Twitch was on August 31st, 2022. And after that last ban, he began calming down a little bit over on Twitch because he knew that he was very close to getting permanently banned off of that platform. And lucky for him, just a few months later, a different streaming platform would begin to take over. And this platform would allow all the degeneracy that HeelMike does on stream. So he began streaming on Kick, and as you know, he's been in fights on stream, he's been jumped on stream before, and of course he does his usual streams with like OnlyFans girls. But literally most of his streams are literally just like IRL streams where he's at like a party or doing something with some OnlyFans girls, you know, the regular Jack Doherty style content. And because of the type of content that he does, of course it's very easy for him to get banned, and that would even lead to him getting banned on Kick 3 times prior to his perma-ban even happening. And the other streamer in question here was a streamer that goes by the name of John Zurka. And to my knowledge, Zherka never really streamed on Twitch much. He was more so known for his YouTube content and I think maybe TikTok before he completely moved over to Kick streaming. Now he's always done like edgy style content or just content just downing women and everything like that. That's always been the content that he did, you know, like the typical red pill alpha male type of content. That's the type of content he always made, but once he moved over to Kick streaming, all his content would just become 10 times worse. Because he knew he was on a platform that allowed almost anything and allowed people to say almost whatever they wanted to say, he just began saying a bunch of different edgy things like saying the N-word or a lot of other like pedo type of things that he would say. And I would say that most of you probably have at least seen Zherka before because of the fight that he had live on Kick with another Kick streamer at the time that goes by the name of HS Tiki Taki. Now this random street fight that those two ended up having on Kick didn't result in a ban for either one of them, but Zherka actually did get deported back to Canada because of that whole altercation. But because of the style of content that Zherka has made and the edgy things that he was doing over on the Kick streaming platform, all of that would just result in him getting banned 3 times on Kick. And once again, at this time, you have to be a terrible person to get banned on Kick. Like, you have to just do the most craziest things or say the most disgusting things ever for Kick to actually ban you at this point. This was all prior to the fact that they was actually consistently banning streamers. But Zherka's most recent ban prior to the perma ban came from a stream where he was once again talking to underage girls on stream. And most of these underage girls he was talking to would be via the platform like Monkey or Omegle. And the more I seen clips from these types of streamers, the more I realized like this is why Twitch banned this type of content. Because a lot of these kick streamers are getting on these like online chat rooms and just literally talking to underage girls and are saying the most disgusting thing in hopes of going viral. In my opinion, I feel like there's like way better ways to go viral than that, ways that's not actually sick and disgusting that a streamer could take. But for some reason, these streamers continue to do this style of content and they're all getting the same negative result from it. But anyways, this wouldn't end here from Zherka, because even though he got banned on Kick and that ban lasted an entire month, he would get unbanned a month later on May the 12th, and he wouldn't change anything about him at all. He would still continue to go on these sites and say the most outlandish things to these underage people, and this will all lead up to the day that HeelMike and Zherka both got permabanned. So one day recently on stream, HeelMike and Zherka would either throw a party or attend a party. I'm not sure whether they hosted it or not, but either way, they were at a party on stream. And during this stream at the party, they were ID checking everyone. And there was one specific girl on the stream who Zherka was with the entire stream, who he was like touching on and kissing and everything like that, right? And the chat began saying that she was underage and things like that. And this would begin to worry Zherka a little bit while the stream was going on. And they even rechecked the girl's ID live on the stream. And the girl's ID would confirm that she was actually over the age of 18. But as we all know, people fake IDs all the time, especially teenagers who want to go to like parties or clubs and things like that. Like you could obviously take one look at this girl and confirm that she was not 18 years old. Like, come on, bro. But that didn't seem to bother Zherka or HeelMike at all during the stream. And Zherka would just continue being all over this girl during the live stream. And the very next morning after the stream and the party was over, this whole situation would begin going viral on Twitter and everyone would begin talking about it. People started calling for Kick to permaban these streamers, which is rightfully deserved, and others were even saying that they should face jail time, which I think is also deserved as well. But even though they were getting all of this hate and backlash all over the internet, there were actually some people that were not really defending HeelMike and Zherka, but they were just saying that if the girl in question did in fact lie about her age and give them the impression that she was 18, that neither HeelMike or Zherka could really get in any form of legal trouble for it. Now, I don't know how true that is. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not nothing. I'm just telling you what I seen on Twitter. And Zherka would even go as far as to say that he was set up by someone at the party and someone that just wanted to see him fail. Apparently, they had a person whose entire job was to literally just go out and find girls to come to the party. And the person whose job it was to find girls to come to the party had to make sure that all of these girls were over 18 and all of these girls were supposed to be ID checked at the door. But yet somehow this girl who's allegedly under the age of 18 showed up at this party, and that's why Zherka feels like he's been set up. And for a while, HeelMike and Zherka would run with the fact that the girl was actually 18 and that her ID proved that she was over 18 and this and that, but that will all quickly be downplayed where someone allegedly found this girl's father on Instagram and DM'd him, and her alleged father would confirm that she's 16 years old. Now, I don't know if that's really her father or not that the person DM'd on Instagram, but people have been running around with this source, so I just thought I should get the information to you guys. But after all of this went viral, Kick would react pretty quickly and permaban these streamers for the good. But the head of Kick's strategic partnerships would do a stream and he would release a statement talking about the bans of HeelMike and Zherka, and this is what he had to say.
Yeah, look, right? Like, look, I'm not saying whether they are or aren't. That is for local law enforcement to decide, but yeah, I mean, I think our moderation team just had to do what's best for Kick. This decision's irreversible. We just do not want to mess around with anything that has or child endangerment to it.
And honestly, I feel like the Kick staff already gave Zherka a lot of chances and leeway with the jokes that he was making beforehand. Like, he was already on these online chat rooms talking to underage girls and making weird pedo jokes anyway. So he probably should have been permanently banned off the platform to begin with, but now it just solidifies it, and honestly, it couldn't be a more deserved ban. As for HeelMike, he always pushes his limits with content, but most of the time the things he does is really with like OF models and things like that, which some of the things and reasons he's banned for shouldn't be allowed on the platform to begin with. Since he was associated with this whole thing in the party and the underage girl, then he also deserves to be permabanned as well. And even with the message he ended up sending in the Discord, I mean, it was all just super weird. So I feel like this is a deserved permaban, to be honest with y'all, but that's just my opinion. You guys know that the only opinions I really care about is you guys' opinions. So let me know down below in the comments, what do you guys think about all this? Do you think that Zherka deserved to be permaban? Do you think that HeelMike deserved to be permaban? Obviously the answer should be yes. And let me know if you ever watched any Zherka or HeelMike stream prior to this. But I'll be honest, the only streams I ever seen from either one of them was when Zherka was fighting in the middle of the road and when HeelMike got jumped by the entire SSB crew. That's literally it. But if you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join me on my journey to 2,000 subscribers. And while you're at it, don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. If you didn't enjoy the video, be sure to leave me a thumbs down. Any feedback is good feedback to me. And as always, I appreciate all of the love and support. And I'll catch you boys and girls in the next banger, man.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.